Today, we explore the compelling story of Joseph from the Bible, a figure whose life mirrors Christ through unwavering faith, obedience, and perseverance amidst numerous trials. Joseph was the favored son of Jacob, receiving a beautiful coat of many colors. This favoritism sparked jealousy among his brothers. Driven by envy, his brothers sold him into slavery and deceived their father into believing that Joseph was dead. But despite being sold into slavery, Joseph remained obedient to God's plan. In Egypt, Joseph found himself in the house of Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh. Despite his circumstances, Joseph served faithfully, earning Potiphar's trust. Joseph's integrity and hard work brought blessings to Potiphar's household. But when faced with temptation, Joseph remained steadfast, choosing to honor God rather than give in. Falsely accused by Potiphar's wife, Joseph was imprisoned for a crime he did not commit. Even in this dark time, he continued to demonstrate faithfulness. In prison, Joseph continued to trust God, using his God-given gift of interpreting dreams to help others, never losing sight of his purpose. Despite interpreting dreams for Pharaoh's cupbearer, Joseph remained in prison for 2 more years, enduring the wait with patience and faith. During this time, he continued to maintain his integrity and served his fellow prisoners, using his gifts to help those around him. Throughout these trials, Joseph never wavered in his faith or turned away from God. His interpretation of dreams caught the attention of Pharaoh, leading to a remarkable turn of events. Joseph interpreted Pharaoh's dreams, predicting 7 years of abundance followed by 7 years of famine. Pharaoh recognized Joseph's wisdom and appointed him as second in command over all of Egypt. This eventually led to his rise to power in Egypt, second only to Pharaoh. When the famine struck, Joseph's brothers came to Egypt seeking help. They did not recognize him, but Joseph chose to forgive them, demonstrating true compassion. In a powerful moment of reconciliation, Joseph revealed his identity, reminding his brothers that what they intended for harm, God intended for good. Joseph's faithfulness and selflessness transformed not only his own life, but also the lives of his family and an entire nation. The story of Joseph teaches us that no matter our circumstances, we can trust in God's plan. By living faithfully and selflessly, we can make a lasting impact on the world around us. Joseph's life parallels Jesus in profound ways. Like Jesus, Joseph forgave those who wronged him and provided salvation, food, to those in need during famine. His journey from betrayal and suffering to exaltation in Egypt foreshadows Christ's resurrection and ascension. Joseph recognized God's providence throughout his life, understanding that God's plan was greater than any hardship he faced. Just as Joseph obeyed God's commands despite hardship, we too can trust in God's plan for our lives, even in difficult times. Joseph's resilience teaches us to persevere in faith and forgive those who wrong us, knowing that God can use all situations for good. By following Joseph's example of patience and reliance on God's timing, we can find peace and purpose in our own lives. Joseph's life is a powerful testament to faith and obedience in God, showing us how to follow Christ's example in every aspect of our lives. May his story inspire you to trust in God's plan, remain faithful in adversity, and find strength in the promise of God's faithfulness. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share this video to spread the message of Joseph's enduring faith and Christ-like example.